Alright. Let's see. Alright, so we out here. So why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
I'm David.
I am Alex. What's your favorite experience about bombing? About painting and everything?
It's finishing the work and looking back and getting exactly what you want.
Yeah. Cause it sucks when you don't get exactly what you want.
If
You
you
just want
don't
to get
do
rid
it,
of that.
if you don't get it right, then it's just I don't even want to be there anymore. I don't want to be at this spot.
You just want to get out of there.
I hope it gets ragged. I hope I'm with one of my boys and he hasn't painted a spot. Yeah, when you'll rag mine. Pretty
much, yeah. I like the movement, like just the flow and creating, like I like to think about like painting a wall as in like having sex. You gotta have the right strokes. You gotta know when to pull out. You know, you can't bust too quick. You can't run out of paint. You can't run out of stamina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But do you smoke weed?
Yeah.
This isn't weed. This is oregano.
I believe you. I can feel it now. It's kicking in.
Yeah. But do you smoke weed?
Yeah.
You think it should be legal?
It should. I mean,
you don't see anything bad from it, like whatever all they talk about, like it's hallucinations and paranoia.
No, I mean you're paranoid because it's illegal, and you're doing it and you're walking around. You're just scared of getting caught.
So you don't think it should? Because they put it as a class A drug right next to like heroin and shit. That's why you can't really study it that much. You know that, right? That's a stupid ass law. It's done so much good for everybody, and yet they still do this. When did you start smoking weed? How old were you?
15.
50?
15.
Oh.
15.
I thought you was gonna say like 105. But you was 15?
Yeah.
What made you start smoking?
Someone was just around, and then they was just like, yo, you ever smoked weed before? I was like, nah. Here, try some. I was like, alright, I guess. I've never heard any bad thing about it. I've never heard anybody bugging out or from somebody, some other shit dying from it. So I was like, alright, try it. Smoked it. First time I smoked, felt like I was in a movie, but that's everybody's feeling for some odd reason. You'll hear that from everyone.
It could be a scary movie. It could be a happy movie. It could be any type of movie because you're in this experience. The experience of a movie is like going through something that you haven't been gone through before. You know, something that's out of the ordinary. And when you get high, it should feel like a movie, bro. Alright. I started smoking at like 18 after my graduation in high school. On the day of graduation, I didn't go to graduation. I went to go smoke weed. I got so high, bro. I didn't know how to get home. But I was happy that I got out of high school and I did it. Like I kind of felt like I'm happy that peer pressure didn't really get to me. Like what made me start, honestly, was kind of like peer pressure, but it wasn't from school or anything. It was like my friend was doing it. They told me to take a couple of pulls. Because I never been around potheads, like, honestly, like that. Like, I never been around potheads that told me, like, if anything, I took one pull and that shit didn't do anything. I was always a big kid, you know what I mean?
It's just like, not everybody smoked. I didn't even chill with potheads. I chilled with drug dealers, but I never knew what they were selling. Because they never asked. Like, it was never really my business.
What are your thoughts on, like, people, like, stealing their supplies for graph?
Do what you gotta do. I told you don't steal from your own boy.
You think it's necessary?
It's not necessary. I mean, if you got a job and you don't feel like stealing, don't steal.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing you ever stole.
almost $1,000 of clothes from Macy's.
That's it.
Almost $1,000. All at once. Not at different times.
You made it?
Nah.
Oh, you didn't make it. This is just the craziest thing.
Yeah.
You didn't make it. So this ain't the craziest thing you ever ranked, though. I'm saying this is attempted.
No.
Okay, my shit. Yo, bro. One time. Yo, bro. We used to be little niggas. We used to go into a hardware store, bro. Walk in with no bag, with just our book bags. Leave with a big ass, like 2-foot size, like fucking Staples bag full of paint through the hardware store. Like 14, like we was like what 15, bro. We was like 15, like making come ups, like 25 cans and shit. That shit was wild. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? No? Alright. Now we're gonna play a couple of these questions. Never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a girl or boy I was interested in.
Have I ever heard myself trying to impress a girl?
Or a guy.
No. Never attempted to impress a guy ever.
Trying to see if I can catch you with that. No? Alright, moving on. Okay, never have I ever had to run to save my life.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, we're bombing. Getting chased, you need to run. Like, that is your life.
Alright. Did I ever have to run to save my life? Save my life? I wonder.
What is considered saving your life?
Yeah, honestly, what's considered saving your life? Was I ever gonna get murdered?
Were you?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, that one time in East New York when I got ran up on, remember? I did have to run out of there to save my life. Matter of fact, yeah. Alright. Never have I ever taken part in... Nah, that shit is like talent show. I don't want to hear that. Never have I ever made money by performing on the streets. Well, it depends on what you mean by performing on the streets. What type of performance are we doing here? Is it some type of acquiring of transactions? Performing transactions?
You had to perform in the streets.
Never have I ever snooped through a friend's bathroom or bedroom without them knowing.
No.
No? Snoop through a snoop. No. Never really snoop. I never really had the urge to snoop through it. I mean, I like went to a white person's house. They're trying to look for magazines. I ain't gonna lie, in the bathroom, they be having shit like that.
Yeah.
They got magazines in the bathroom. I'm trying to look for that. Let me see. Never have I ever ruined someone else's vacation.
Yeah.
You ruined somebody's vacation before?
Yeah. I changed their mood like right away. Like they were just angry. Like I don't care. I don't want to come back anymore. Fuck you. Fuck everything about you. Fuck the vagina you came out of.
Okay. Never have I ever walked for more than 6 hours.
Definitely have. I've done that. I've definitely done that.
You'll be louder.
I've definitely done that before.
So when was this? Where did you walk from where?
I don't even know where I walked from to.
More than 6 hours of straight walking?
Yeah, just more. Yeah, definitely.
Was it back and forth 6 hours or just going 6 hours? Like it took 6 hours to get there.
I mean, there was some stopping and going, but it was never like a full break. It was just, I need to go. I'm here. I need to keep going.
Never have I ever broken something at a friend's house and then not told them.
Nope.
If you break it, you tell them?
Yes, I've done that.
Wait, you broke something and you didn't tell nobody?
It was one of my friends, like, his his toy thing. I was messing with the arm. It was when I was younger. I was messing with the arm and the arm popped off. I was like, oh. So I tried to push it back in. That shit didn't work. So I threw that shit on there. It was bad. I never spoke to that shit ever again. He never reminded me that I had it with me while I was playing with it. I just grabbed another toy and I was like, alright, I'm gonna play with this one now.
Never have I ever shot a gun. Last one.
No.
You never shot a gun, bro?
Sadly. I wanna go hunt.
Never have I ever. Moving on. Okay. Never have I ever had to run to save my life.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, we're bombing. Getting chased, you need to run. Like, that is your life.
Alright. Did I ever have to run to save my life? Save my life? I wonder.
What is considered saving your life?
Yeah, honestly, what's considered saving your life? Was I ever gonna get murdered?
Were you?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, that one time in East New York when I got ran up on, remember? I did have to run out of there to save my life. Matter of fact, yeah. Alright.